So, I used to send videos to the borough president every day that, can you please help me? I used to be in a shelter with my mother here in Brooklyn, and they arrested me and my mother out of that shelter on Coney Island. They call it the Brooklyn Hotel. After they took me and my mother's home, the police came and invaded our home, kicked us out of our basement apartment without a court order, said basement apartments are illegal. And Arigana was helping me and my mother was tying island to get our home back, the kid Arigana. So they moved me and my mother to Brooklyn shelter. And then they kicked us out of that shelter. My mother's died since then. She was a victim of insurance fraud. Our daughters killed her from insurance money. And they're working free, spending the money. I'm the only one still suffering. So I contacted, I told this borough president that I'm gay Nigerian. The police have arrested me, stole my green card, stole my social security card. I have nothing left. My mother is dead. I used to have a bedroom full of clothing. All I have left is 2 luggages. I said, but the worst part is when I go into the bathroom, they'll bring the police to invade the bathroom. Say, can you please help me? And then they bought these 3 toilets here, smelly toilet. You can't flush it. I'm like, are they serious? This toilet not only smell, you can't flush it, and there's Ebola in Africa right now. And Ebola, you can get it from any contact with somebody's secretion. And telling people, somebody could have traveled to Africa, come back, use that toilet now, and spread Ebola all around the neighborhood. You need a toilet that can flush, you can wash your hand. And also there's Legionnaires' disease. And they have no right to be risking people's life. They say there's portable bathrooms now that cost $100,000 each. And those bathrooms come with, you can flush it, there's running water in them. They have one on Eastern Parkway by the 2 Train Brooklyn Museum. But for some reason, when they saw me using it, they don't let the door open anymore. And that is a little half decent than this. They can build a real bathroom. I think to build a real bathroom and leave it open 24 hours would cost less than $10,000. They can build a real bathroom on the park here. But if they don't want to build a real bathroom, they could buy a portable bathroom for $100,000. And that one has water, and you can flush it and stuff. But you can't just have toilets whereby you can't. I think they call this a potty, and it smells real bad. But I can't believe people sit next to it. And people just think this is the best life has to offer. Ignorance can be bliss. It smells really bad. The few times I tried to use parties like this, I was horrified. But I didn't have any choice. I was horrified. And a lot of times they don't leave it in hygienic conditions either. And that, after COVID, are you serious? There's a Legionnaires' outbreak in Harlem that killed so many people. They said it was due to, not being careful with the air conditioning system. They're supposed to be inspecting it for disease outbreak, and they were negligent. And now you're going to create another negligence. This is outdated. They need to have modern toilet. They said in Europe they had something called the Black Plague in the early centuries, where people didn't have modern toilet, and they infected themselves with cholera, and millions died. And the world now has a standard, especially this country will be hosting the World Cup next year, that to be part of the international community, you have to give people access to flushable toilets. This is not flushable with running water. This is something you should find in a jungle somewhere, not in a city. And this is a disgrace. I don't know some of you politicians. I'm going to send this to you, Brooklyn president. Your name is Reynoso. You're black Spanish. I'm a Nigerian. I've been trying to reach you forever. I call your telephone. Your staff don't let me reach you. There was the time I called your office. I said, look, me and my mother was kicked out of a Brooklyn shelter. Somebody put like anthrax on the bed. We ended up with blood in our nose in 2011. We were both in the hospital. My mother had to stay for a prolonged period. Nobody tested us for anthrax because we were complaining too much, and somebody tried to silence us. We put anthrax in and since then me and my mother fled that shelter. I need to be put back in the shelter for the past 14 years. I've been on the street. And I contact your office. Help me contact HPD. If they can put me back, the Housing Preservation Department, they're the ones in charge of people that are removed from basement apartment. And there's a court order from this court here that once the police take kick shot of a basement apartment, the city of New York has to provide you lifetime assistance, special money, stipends, welfare, and help you get into permanent housing. I've been waiting 15 years. So please, Brooklyn Borough President, your office is here, the court is here. Please link me up with the court system. A lot of the lawyers don't want to help me. I contact legal aid lawyers and everything, they don't want to help me. As a Nigerian, they shut me out of everything. I'm a gay Nigerian. So please, Borough President of Brooklyn, I don't need this smelly party, whatever you call it, parties or whatever. Please, I need real help. I need housing. I can't cook in the toilet. I don't have food to eat. I have food stamp, but my food stamp runs out because all I buy is soda and cookies. So please, don't devalue me as a Nigerian. Your office is here, Borough President, and I'm sure you have staff. Even if you don't want to walk into the court, you can send your staff. Say, please, there's a court order here since the 1990s that says Brooklyn Housing Court. That says anybody vacated, there's a class action lawsuit that says anybody removed from a basement apartment is under a special category, and the city of New York has to expedite their housing application, expedite their shelter, put them in a decent shelter that has a kitchen and a bathroom, and provide them all the assistance. You know, I submitted my green card and everything 10 years ago. My mother submitted a U.S. passport. You know, and Uganda was trying to help me and my mother also with the lawsuit was filed to expedite everything. The police when I took Uganda did. So please, Brooklyn President, you have blood on your hands, the Uganda blood. If you continue to ignore me, I've been calling your office now for many years, and your staff would tell me to go back to Staten Island to seek help. I'm like, it doesn't matter, New York City is New York City. I was removed from a basement apartment on Staten Island, and they placed me in the Brooklyn shelter called the Brooklyn Hotel, 800 East 12th Street, Brooklyn, New York. You know, and that's when the summer poisoned our room with anthrax, a white powder. Nobody tested that powder. And my mother had blood coming from my nose. I had blood coming from my nose. I ended up at the hospital. I ended up at the Cornell Hospital. My mother was transferred to a hospital on Staten Island University Hospital. And another one now called St. Vincent. They changed the name to New York University Hospital. New York University Hospital has bought all the private hospitals here in New York City. And you can go through our medical records. You know, I think you have to go through courts to access that, you know, to investigate it. While me and my mother was poisoned with anthrax in a broken shell, we both almost died. And what do I get after that? Nothing. You know, so history wouldn't judge you well. You're a black Spanish male, you Brooklyn President. I send you messages every day. Every day. You're next to the courthouse. I can't access this court. They always tell me you have too much stuff, you can't come into a court. You know, because they have all this metal detectors, you know, and usually they don't treat me well anyway. I mean, Nigerian, I'm gay, you know. I don't, but you can help me. This is occurring in your borough, and under the law, you're supposed to help investigate. You know, I was shocked. You had immigration services last year for a lot of Spanish immigrants. I would see them line up here, you know, and I would line up with them. You know, and still they wouldn't help me. But they were helping a lot of Spanish immigrants last year because I'm trying to replace my green card. You have lawyers in your office. So you have everything to help me. But as a Nigerian, you seclude me from everything. And then you brought these 3 nasty toilets here. People are sitting next to it. And they're smelling it and stuff. It smells horrible. I don't even want to go open it. I'm sure it looks nasty also. I'm tempted to go and open it just to, yeah, let me, you know, because there has to be a criminal investigation. You know, because nobody believes anything in America. The way that bathroom smells, I'm sure, is it's nasty. You know, it smells real bad. I haven't had breakfast yet, but you know, I'm sure it looks nasty as well. So, you know, I just knew it. I just knew it. You know, I just knew the way. You know, I just knew it. You know, so shame. Shame. You know, and that's not cool. I knew it. That bathroom has to be nasty to smell like that. You know, on health department, you have to do something. I knew it. And I can't believe people are sitting next to it. That bathroom is a mess. I just knew it. I just don't know. I wear a mask and I could smell it. And shame, I knew that bathroom was nasty. It was doodle stained everywhere. Shame, health department, shame. And if you think you're taunting me as a Nigerian, they always try to drive me mad. That bathroom is doodle, soiled and everything. And people are sitting next to it. Sometimes people eating, see that guy's drinking. You're going to show people with disease. Some people don't have a good sense of smell. And some people think it's normal, you know, they think they've been a tough guy. Look at that woman drinking. You know, you're going to make people sick. Shame on you. I don't know how I don't mean to insult you. I know you're important dignity, Mr. Reynoso. I don't know how you don't smell the nasty bathroom in your office. I don't know how you don't smell the nasty bathroom in your office, Mr. Reynoso. And that's a shame. And you don't even bother investigating. And you're in charge of Brooklyn. She said, like, why is there a nasty bathroom here? Next to the courthouse. I don't mean to insult you, the court workers. You know, you're supposed to be like, something is wrong. There's a nasty bathroom downstairs. You know, so please, something has to change. Something has to change. I see people sit there, even today it smells better. Usually it smells more worse, but at night time it smells more worse. You know, you're going to cause us out disease. People don't wear masks anymore. So please, I need housing assistance. My cash app is NYC Homeless, $NYC Homeless. They don't want to help me in America. Anybody watching my video from anywhere in the world, please donate money to me. I will pay you the money back once I'm able to get on my travel, my green card back and I start working. My cash app is NYC Homeless. I'm not looking for marriage. I'm not looking to be anybody's baby daddy or baby mama. I'm not looking to be exploited. I'm not looking to be a surrogate. I'm not looking to be in a cult. I've been getting all kinds of suspicious type, activities around me. I'm just looking for humanitarian assistance. I'm not looking to get married to anybody. I'm not using to be killed and be used for inheritance scam. So please, all you criminal types that bother me, leave me alone. That's why I prefer you donate money to my cash app. But if you want to give me money in person, please know this applies to in-person donations. I'm not looking to be a surrogate. I'm not looking to be killed. And then you harvest my sperm and create a baby and raise my children for me. Or any kind of weird request you have for me, keep it to yourself. You may hate Africans, go get some healing. Stop with your weird requests to me. I was born a man, now I'm a woman. I'm not looking to be killed and they harvest my sperm and you create a baby and raise my child for me. So keep your weird requests, satanic requests to yourself. Stop insulting me. So please donate to my cash app, NYC Homeless. If you want to give me money in person, you can give me money in person, but that money, I regard it as just a humanitarian donation. And if it's just a loan, let me know it's a loan and let me sign a promissory note with you. So if anybody claims I'm into any kind of agreement with them and they don't have a promissory note with my handwriting and notarized, it's a lie. It's a lie. They say inheritance scam is so rife in New York. So I'm criticizing a lot of these politicians and it's like I'm experiencing some pushback. I don't know where that's coming from, where people threaten me with all kinds of fraud. So they're going to F me up, so I'm going to steal anything I get. So please don't threaten me with that. I'm unmarried. I was born a male. I'm now a woman, and I'm not looking for my sperm to be harvested and to create a child out of me and someone else to raise my child or whatever. I don't have a child. I'm not looking to have a child. My mother's been killed. My father's been killed, and my mother's daughter is violent for. My mother's a part of a gang inheritance scam, and they killed my mother, framed her up as crazy, locked her up in Bellevue Hospital, and killed her and took all the property. My mother said they also into life insurance policies for her. And nobody will help me. They killed her in Manhattan. So this is a shame. People are selling food here. Oh, please. This is shameful. People are selling, they come here to sell food, all around here, and there's flies all over. The bathroom is soiled. It's unflushable, and people are eating. People come and eat. So this is shameful. that nobody cares. Next to the courthouse. And Department of Hygiene or Sanitation, I send videos to you also, you don't care. So please, you can get more decent toilets for $100,000. There used to be a toilet downstairs on the train station. Now, when I used to use it, as soon after they killed my friend Eric Adams was the borough president, he knows the Oregano family. And I noticed the police when I use that bathroom. Now they closed that bathroom downstairs also to customers. It's only for MTA workers there. So they taught me everywhere. And now they brought a dirty bathroom upstairs. For the past 10 years, I've been getting to under. There's a bathroom at the Court Street train station downstairs. For customers, they've now changed it so no more customers allowed in that bathroom. It's now for MTA employees only. Then I've been complaining, it's very hard for me to find a bathroom, and they brought it to 3 dirty toilets. So this is a shame, you know. So please donate to my cash app. And we humans need to start treating each other better. Because this is a shame. And I hope this FIFA is aware also. They're bringing the World Cup here next year. And the world deserves better than just foreigners getting raided. And when we're not being raided, you know, we don't get nothing. Except immigration raids. So this is a shame.